So we all know that money is an essential in life. Like, we all work hard to get money. Whether we have a lot or a little, we're always striving for more money. We never have enough for some reason. And Han Solo has the perfect quote that states, "I'm only in this for the money." And this can be seen in everyday life. I mean, you'll see it in marriages, for like your choices in jobs. Like, we're always striving for more money. And as bad as it sounds, we know we've all heard that song, I ain't saying she's a gold digger, and it's true. You'll see those couples walking down the street where he has a hot wife and he's like 80 years old, and we're just like, what the heck is she doing with him? And in some cases, yeah, it might be love, I guess, but in other cases, we know that she's only in it for the money. And as bad as it is, like, marriage is supposed to be something that's like, you know, the union between two people who are really in love, but sometimes money does take over and people do get greedy with it. So they'll do things like degrade themselves in order to get money. And to some people, yeah, it might seem bad, but other people, it's just like they're doing the right thing, you know, like they want a better life, so they're gonna put their life like at stake kind of thing, you know? And also in jobs, like we'll see that a lot, like teachers, they'll slack off sometimes, like, because they're just like, they just want to get paid, you know. We've all had that bad teacher where like we don't really learn anything from it. It's like we just get to class and like, oh, do this, do that, and you're done. Like, I remember in my senior year, I had my English teacher was really, really bad. Like, we'd get into class, and we're seniors, we're supposed to be like top level, you know, and we'd get into class and he'd give us a whole minute, like a whole like 15 minutes to free write. Just like write whatever you wanted, like you can write like lyrics, and he wouldn't even care, like he wouldn't even read it. It was just basically like time to waste, you know? And obviously he didn't really care, like either way he's still getting paid. Like if nobody said anything, he was still gonna get paid. And so it kind of like puts other people's like education, I guess, in that case at risk, because they're only doing it for themselves. Like they're not worrying about what other people's needs are or anything like that. Also, like, as bad as it sounds, like strippers too, you know, like you'll tell them like, oh, you know, like, oh, I only strip for the money, you know, like it's not like I like my job or anything, it's just I need money. And yeah, money is an essential in life. We all need it, you know. You need to buy clothes, food, everything, gas, cars. And it is like a tough thing, but I don't know, sometimes you just have to like get your standards together and do what's right for yourself without degrading yourself, you know. So his quote, I would agree that a lot of people are in it for the money, but you just have to make sure that you're doing the right choice.
You could even like text me, like, I need to do that.
I'll just do that one.
Whenever it's not money, it's easy. Yeah, the street is fun. History is about did I know they do
All right, the visualization at the beginning is fine. Your topic is clear. Your point of view sounds like it. You're right on target. You just kind of dive in, though, and start with the examples, and it doesn't sound like there's much of a plan. Now, you luck out that you had some pretty good examples, and toward the end, you develop a couple of them and give yourself enough detail to talk about them. I like the example with your English teacher, for instance, and discussing that. I think that worked pretty well. Although I'm sitting there thinking, well, does she think I'm doing that at the beginning of the class when I'm letting you guys practice these things in the speech? Yeah, I don't care. No, I don't. Maybe just being defensive. What the hell? She's not looking at me. Well, maybe she's talking about me. I don't know. Yeah, no, it's okay. The pacing sounds a little bit rushed sometimes. Look, you've got a very confident posture. You're standing in one spot. You seem sure of yourself while you're doing that, and I think that's okay. I think it wouldn't hurt you to maybe step forward to emphasize a point or two, especially when you feel emphatic about an idea. But there was nothing problematic about it. Your eye contact is solid. Same sort of thing I mentioned to somebody earlier, and that is you tend to be focused on the center of the room, and you want to remember that there are a lot of elements of the room. And because you're standing in the one spot, and because your posture is so, not quite rigid, but it's definitely formed into a particular position, it's also more noticeable that you're not engaging other people because you're not turning your body and angling it toward the rest of the audience. And that's something that you can do pretty easily. All right, thank you.